boys and girls. I hope you had fun with the activity I sent you yesterday for science on how to catch a rainbow. Today, we're going to do an extension of that activity for science eyes. We're going to try to make a rainbow using Skittles candy. So during the lesson, we're going to make some observations. We're going to use our eyes to see what's going on and make notes of what we see. Also during the lesson, we're going to make some predictions. We're going to guess what we think is going to happen and then talk about if our guess was right. So let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, so if you want to try this at home, what you're going to need is a cup of cold water and a cup of warm water and 2 plates with Skittles on them, and we put them in rainbow order so it looks even more like a rainbow. This is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple or violet. We have markers so that we can take notes that will match what we're doing, but you can just do a pencil. You don't have to have all these colors at home. And you can make a little sheet for yourselves to make observations like we did. It says my observations before and after, and 1 for plate 1 and 2 for plate 2 on both sections. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is just observe. What does each plate look like? All right, now girls, you draw what you observe right now. Here's your paper, Addison.
Draw plate 1 and plate 2.
Yes. Plate 1 will be our cold plate that Addison has in front of her, and plate 2 will be our warm plate that Maddie has in front of her. Okay, let's see what your first observation looks like. Okay, excellent. They have pictures of what their plates look like before we got started. Oh, Maddie, I like how you did blue for the cold and red for the hot. That was good thinking. All right. So, Addison, what do you think is going to happen when you pour the cold water on the Skittles?
I think when you pour the cold water on the Skittles, the Skittles will the color on it will just kind of come out of it onto the plate.
Okay.
And
Excellent. And Maddie, do you think the same thing's going to happen when you put the hot water on the Skittles?
I think the same thing's gonna happen, but faster.
Oh, because why?
Because the heat will make it go off faster.
Oh, make it dissolve quicker. Right. All right. So Addison, you can go ahead and take your cold water and just pour it in the center of the plate. And it's going to run into the Skittles, and let's see what happens. That's enough? That's good. Okay. So we see hers is not doing much right now, but oh, I start to see some colors swirling a little towards the middle. Okay. All right, and Maddie, let's see what happens when you pour the warm water in the center. So I see the warm ones are starting to dissolve quicker. Okay, so here is our cold and here is our warm. Although it took a little longer for the cold, it looks like they pretty much are ending up very similar. The warm one though is actually starting to mix together because it dissolves so much quicker than the cold water. So girls, go ahead and draw what your end observation is. What does it look like when we were all done, when we were all finished? One, two, three. Oh, those are great observations. You can see they showed how it looks when we are all finished. Great job. All right, boys and girls, if you decide to try this at home, I hope you have fun with it. And when you're all finished, you can maybe shake your plates up a little bit and mix the colors and see what happens. Oh, when all the colors mix together, what color does it make? Kind of makes like a brownish, blackish color, all the colors together. Oh, and the Skittles underneath are white.
Look at this one.
All right. Bye, boys and girls.